Papasquatjon coming at ya. La Pirza is, I believe, how the name is pronounced. Sent me some music on CashApp or PayPal. I don't remember which one, but La Pirza sent in some money and asked me to listen to Love Me from 9TAILS. Let's see, Genius tells me that this track came out in 2017. It's track number 2 on an album called Fog from 9TAILS. 9TAILS, also known now as Sewer Person. Produced by Kryptik, Kryptik. Good word. I always like the name or the word cryptic. This is, yes, track 2 on Fog, which was a 7-song release. Rap and alternative rock. That makes sense for 9TAILS. Let's get into this. Thanks again to La Pirza for sending this to me. Stick around to the end and I'll point down here and tell you to look in the description for how to send music to me to react to. Let's go. 3 minutes 33 seconds. 9TAILS with the song Love. Oh, what's this? Made the decision to change a few things in the description and changed a few things on the video itself. I know it's not a big change, but I hope you like it. This must be from .sad, who is the person who must have made this video. Let's check it out. Love Me, 9TAILS. This sounds a little familiar. Have I done this? Really nice.
I've got too much to die for. 3 a.m. and my eyes start. I think I smoked more than I was good for. She says that she loves me. Laid out naked in the pine leaves. She said,
in the pine leaves? Those are needles. That's a weird... Pine leaves? That's weird.
baby, it's cold out, but I've got my own heat. So please can you hold me? These memories on me. So please just control me and pretend you love me. 'Cause I need it so bad, and I hope you know that. These scars sinking so deep. My mind was never one to hold back.
Yeah, so there's an annotation here, and I was wondering exactly what he was talking about here. So please can you hold me, these memories haunt me, so please just control me and pretend you love me, because I need it so bad, and I love that you know that. These scars dig in so deep, my mind was never one to hold back. And I wondered, like, is he talking about this? It's confused now because I read what the description is, and it confirmed what I thought. Like, he's thinking back to a relationship he was in, and he wants to go back to having the feeling of that relationship, and he does a good job of kind of presenting that, but in a way that maybe he's talking to the person he's currently with. Could, make me feel like that. That's what I want to feel like. I'm not over that person, but I'm here with you. But it could also be him just thinking back over the relationship itself with this other person who's no longer with him, and kind of the melancholy reminiscings of a hurt person. It's really, he does a lot of very honest but very touching stuff, like, and stuff that I think a lot of people connect with, obviously.
All you left was your coat. I could float all my words if I chose. I can choke on the do's and the don'ts. I can fix everything I had wrong, but you pick it apart and you tell me I should go. Rum is in your cup. I can see the bag that you were using for the bluff. I don't fuck with them, but I guess I fuck with you. So if you want me to go, I guess that's what I'ma do. You told me I'm lost, but I fell in love with you. I'm really only lost, cause I know I'm losing you. Great, okay, that's cool, guess it's bye from the door. I say text me when you're home, but I never hear from you. Never hear from you. So please can you hold me? These memories on me. So please just control me and pretend you love me. Cause I need it so bad, and I hope you know that. These scars dig in so deep. My mind was never one to hold back.
I kind of like how that outro is so long. So this song makes me want to talk to 9TAILS sewer person Miles and ask him. I mean, I don't know about his relationships and his breakups and if all of his songs are about the same person, right? Which is possible, but I highly doubt it. But I would love to have him revisit a song like this now that it's, what, 6, maybe more, 7 years, 8 years later after the breakup, because I don't know when the breakup took place either. But I'm sure it didn't happen in August of 2017, because that's when this song was released, and I'm sure he wrote other stuff for it. Anyway, I'm curious what he thinks, given his experiences since this came out, what he thinks about this relationship now. Like, now rewrite this song and whatever. Why did I care? You weren't the right one. What would that song be now? I forgive you for leaving. Fuck you for leaving. I no longer care. Like, your feelings for somebody who leaves you fade. They just take a time, like some unknown amount of time, and they have to, right? Because you can't live in absolute misery. I say this as somebody whose wife cheated on them and lied and badmouthed me to her friends and family. She didn't have any friends, to her family. And I wish she would no longer be in this world. Honestly, she serves no purpose, I think, to anyone. I don't care if I ever see her again. I don't have positive feelings towards her, but I don't care about her. I actively dislike her because she's such a piece of shit. But that's all fallout from what she did. That has nothing to do with what our relationship was. So, and I don't feel towards her like I did when we were together for obvious reasons, right? And I'm sure 9TAILS is the same way. He probably doesn't feel like, oh, you were the love of my life, this person that he's talking about. But he had to go through all of that. He had to process all of that, just like I did, right? Like, you have to sit with yourself and fucking figure out. Like, that's just not your world anymore. That's not your existence anymore. That's not your reality anymore. You're not with that person. That person is not with you. They decided for you that the relationship was over. Didn't want to put in any work to try and make it work for whatever reason, right? So I would be very interested to hear from him when you look back at Love Me, or any of the other songs from this time period. I mean, he changed his entire identity from 9TAILS to Sewer Person to kind of distance himself from so much of the negativity of what he felt like he had to create. But I'm curious, like, if he ever looks back at this stuff and goes, oh, how was I so wrapped up in that person? Like, I don't care anymore. I don't feel that way anymore, or whatever it is. Like, I don't feel like that anymore. I would be really curious to hear what he would make out of reminiscing on those feelings. It would be interesting. Really pretty song. I mean, he's just a great performer, musician, writer. I think he's excellent. So I like it. Lapirza, thank you for sending this in. I appreciate it. If you want to send me stuff, information's down here. Please like, subscribe, and share. Pop Squat. Check it out. I will see you soon. I'm going to come back with one more song because somebody sent something to me and I want to do it. I want to do it. Let's go. I'll be back. Bye.